Hello my designers. In today's video we are going to make a unique poster using the new gradient method. So you are all probably familiar with this classic gradient style. But under the gradient properties panel you can actually change the method. And the method we are going to use today is called stripes. And this method is actually pretty cool because it lets you create bunch of different rectangle frames very quickly. So as you can see, we just got 5 different rectangles in a couple of seconds. And you can also change the colors here in the panel, same as you would in a normal gradient. So this is what we are going to be working with, and yeah, this is kind of like the beginning. I like the colors, and let's start designing. So what I would do for start is to create some sort of a frame. So let's say something like this. We will give it a black stroke, maybe around 2 pixels, and make sure it's centered. Perfect. And make sure that the spacing is approximately the same on each side. So yeah, for the poster we need to also add second, we need to add some text. So let's make it like this. Designed. Let's make it in this format. And when designing posters, you should just experiment as much as you think is necessary, especially in the beginning when you don't have a specific layout or anything. That's probably the best time to just bring all your ideas to artboard. So yeah, here I will also add this image to my design. Of course, we need to make it smaller. Just a second. Okay, so make it smaller, and I think I will make it face this way, and maybe align it with this. Okay, and somewhere around here. So yeah, my idea was like to create, I will put this image in all the 3 boxes, maybe make it much bigger each time, like this. I think this will be okay. And now all we need to do is select our subject, make sure that selection is aligned with the gradient transition, and just click on this mask icon. And yeah, we will do the same thing for here. Just make the selection, make sure it's perfectly aligned here, like this. And for the third one, same thing. Just make the selection, like this, and mask. And yeah, I already think this is this is starting to look very cool. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll put this one in the middle, more towards inside. Now we need to make a selection from this side, make sure it's aligned, and use the black brush on the mask like this. Perfect. And if I want to extrude this one a little bit outside, I will do the same thing here. So make sure it's here up until this line, and now we need to use the white brush. mask layer. Oh, just a second. White. Yes. Like this. Yeah, I think now it's much more evenly distributed. And the cool thing, cool thing which you can use to blend all this is duplicate the gradient, bring it front of the all the images, and just go on to color mode, and you can see that images blend very nice with the colors like this. And yeah, we can bring this towards here, and now I have prepared some sort of placeholder text which you can put on your design. It makes it a little bit more like professional, and I would probably duplicate this line, maybe like here. So it's here aligned with this, and here we would probably need to make it equal spacing. Okay, yeah, perfect. And let's convert to smart object and rasterize. And now I will delete this here like this, so it goes all the way to the type, and here as well I would just align it with this text here and delete this line. I think this adds a little bit of like minimal touch to the whole poster. And let's add this, some sort of placeholder text. We will make sure it's aligned with this one and drag it onto this side. Again, you can, I usually like the spacing to be like equal, let's say here and here, and we approximately achieve this, but you can get more specific if you want. And yeah, we can also, yeah, put this, I made this logo. Let's bring it to black and place this logo here on the right side. This could be some kind of like brand poster. Make this logo here like this, and we can duplicate it maybe here again 3 times. And yeah, let's I could probably maybe reduce the opacity maybe to like 70%, and here we can go 30. Yeah, make this a little bit smaller. Yeah, what else could we do? We can we can play around with this line as well. We can, let's convert it to smart object and rasterize. And maybe go from this line to the subject, where the subject starts, like this, and delete. I think this would be like a nice touch to make the image blend much more in the poster. Yeah, I actually really like it already. This could be something really cool. Okay, so same thing here. Make sure it's right up to this line. Okay. Yeah, I actually really like it. I think the important thing with the posters is that you don't want to make them like too crowded. I mean, I already like have some ideas, you know, I can maybe put some more elements here and there, but you also wanna at the same time make the design breathe, you know, have some kind of like negative space. And I don't know, for now we can just add some more texture and see how it looks. Convert, convert all to smart object. Wait, normal. Hmm. It's such a weird bug. What's happening? I have a weird issue with the gradients. Maybe it's because of the gradients. Let's say now. Yeah, it's working now. So anyway, let's go to camera raw filter and let's add a little bit more texture and increase the grain. So maybe make the size much bigger, but decrease the roughness. Yeah, I like this. The grain effect will make your image blend much better. So again, one more thing is to add some kind of like paper texture. Make sure it's the same size as the artboard. And for effect we can use darken. I found the darken works pretty good because it doesn't mess up the colors so much, especially if we like decrease the opacity to like, let's say 40 or 50. You can see that's some kind of like a paper texture. It's looks much more like natural and much more blended in. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.